Welcome to a great scene here. Excitement and energy flowing in the stadium as we get ready for this week's Game of the Week. We can only hope that it matches the hype. And wow, do we have a fun one here ahead. A top 10 team walking into this snake pit of an environment just trying to get out alive. This will be fun as we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 19th ranked team in the land, the Missouri Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. And the Bulldogs will kick it away, start us off. Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So Missouri's offense will get the first swing today. And the focus, of course, on this quarterback, Kirk. This guy just has the it factor. He is him, as they say.
Well, Chris, we've had a chance to watch this guy closely all year. And I don't know if I've ever seen a kid throw the football like this guy. His awareness in and out of the pocket is special. He's a unique quarterback and a really dynamic player.
The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They call the counter run here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And this holding possession, they'll face a 3rd down and 5. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And it's caught across the middle. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Receiver makes the grab.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offense quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Looking to throw yet again. He's running out of time here. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. They bring the punter onto the field now. On to kick it away. Oh, and he's got some space here. And the return will be brought down. The Bulldogs offense gets their first crack now. And here we go, Kirk. This matchup on the edge that's going to go a long way to deciding this game. An elite wide receiver and a guy who doesn't believe anybody can beat him.
This is going to be like a boxing match where it's an all-out battle. 2 extremely gifted athletes competing on every snap. Better get your popcorn ready.
Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Trying for a 4th down completion. Complete to the running back, but can he get there? They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Boy, what a great job here by the quarterback, working through his progressions and staying patient. He didn't panic. He didn't get out of there. He knew that his back, if he could get the ball in his hands, had a chance to pick up the first down. That's exactly what he's able to do.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go. And he pulls in the catch. And he goes down after a big chunk play, the kind of explosive play this offense has been looking for. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Grab made by the tight end. Touchdown, Dogs. This quarterback on fire today. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Defense is coming after him. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards. So it's 2nd down and long here from the 13. Trying to find room. It's Willingham. They bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the first down. Third down after that running play. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. An inside give now from the shotgun. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You can tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Touchdown, Tigers. No chance to catch him.
Such a well-designed play here by this offense to find a way to get the ball to the gifted tight end. He's got the size, he's got the speed, he's a difficult matchup, and here he shows he's got the speed to take it all the way into the end zone for that touchdown.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Pressure is coming. Gets the ball out.
They're very important, but sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
2nd down after that previous play. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Caught in the flat by the running back. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitching catch.
Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Hold it. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Let's check out the quarterback comparison here through the first quarter. move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. There's contact on the throw. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And he lofts one deep over the middle. And he can't connect. A costly turnover on down.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
It's a keeper all the way and a really solid gain. Kirk, this defense was worried about stopping the QB run today.
Yeah, but with a guy like this as a defense, you got to add an extra guy down into the box area because of the threat of his legs. If this
all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Remember last time, went for it on fourth down and got stopped. The opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if a quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
They'll hand it off. And that run produces a decent gain.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Here comes the point after attempt. And it's up and good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Play action here on first down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And it's good for a first down to the 36. A new set of downs after that completion. The shotgun handoff here. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looks left and finds his target there. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down. This Missouri offense is moving quickly down the field. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute warning. Important second down play coming up. And he drops back in the gun. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And the junior gets home, making a sack there. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. And here comes the punter onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. They'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Fires it to the wideout. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lofting it toward the left sideline. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. Tries the right with a quick throw. He makes the grab. Brought down quickly, but a big gain through the air. Ball moves to the 45. Georgia getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw it again. Fires it to the wideout. The pass is intercepted. Going the other way, can they catch him? Brought down after a short return. But the interception gives the offense the football at the 40.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Extending the play now. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for the wideout. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Looks like he's going to run it. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Now it's second down here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the catch. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. Missouri now operating in the red zone. And looking to throw now on first down. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tigers.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
Knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. You'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. But crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And now another deep ball here. And the pass falls incomplete in the final play of this first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Columbia. The passing game for both sides has been outstanding. On point, unrelenting. They've excelled in the short game, the intermediate game, and especially on the deep ball. All in all, a thrilling display of offensive firepower, and these defenses have a lot to discuss here at halftime. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. And they'll kick it away now to get this 3rd quarter underway. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Oh, the pass is picked off. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. And he takes it into the end zone. Let's check and see what that marker is about. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Now the important point after attempt. And the extra point makes it a 28-14 game. Now they get set to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Rips off a big gain. Finally tackled at the 46. It's a solid run. Gives the offense a 1st down and a new set of downs. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. The Bulldogs looking to use the up-tempo offense here. And they pick up the first on the ground. Uses the stiff arm and gets past the marker before being taken down.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable in that offensive line, and they come through for you.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Makes the catch downfield. Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Ball handed off. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Hold it. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. Now here comes the bunch formation. And the single back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Play action fake, looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Willingham. And that broken tackle will earn him 1st down yardage.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. But a huge collision. Blow delivered there by the linebacker. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. Quarterback on the move. Nobody can bring him down. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a 1st down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. He's stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. He's got it for a big gain. They bring him down, but the gain sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10. It's a new set of downs, and it's 1st and goal for the offense. There's the handoff. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Great job by the defense so far. It's and he'll set up to throw. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Now that is stepping up by this defense and coming up with a great play. Now 3rd and goal, you come up with a sack, backs against the wall, they get this sack, and now forcing them into a possible field goal, and that's a win for the defense.
Right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they passed on a field goal attempt, but got stopped on 4th down. Let's see how they play this one. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Makes the ground, but doesn't get much. He's going to be ruled down short of the marker.
This
This is an example of a quarterback in his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions.
Missouri, 31. Georgia, 14.
And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to pass here on second down. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. And the deep shot falls incomplete. But wait, there is a flag on the play. So we'll check that out. Defense will have to regroup now after that 15-yard penalty. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. He's got it near the end zone. The Dogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
First and goal, Georgia.
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
They need a touchdown here. Down big in the fourth quarter. 3rd and goal. Oh, a reverse. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. They're setting out to try the PAT. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
Makes the score, Missouri. 31, Georgia.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be
Sir.
Good coverage there. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession, they were able to milk some clock and add 3 points to the scoreboard. Off the play fake on first down. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball.
Touchdown, Dogs. This offense cannot be stopped. Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the extra point gets it within 3, 31-28. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
That makes the score, Missouri. 31.
Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown, and they bounce back from that costly error here. Play action fake, looking to throw. Pressure comes, and once again, no escape.
Well, another sack. You know, as the offensive coordinator, you're ahead in this game. Maybe you should change the game plan to help your quarterback a bit. This pass rush has gotten home way too many times, and you should focus more on preserving the lead.
Encroachment. Defense. Mental mistake by the defense, a 5-yard penalty. Getting set. Here's second down. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. That gain moves the ball out near the 25. Here we go. Crucial play coming up. It's third down and 3. Can he get there on the ground? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. See if he can make something happen with the return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
For the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff to the back. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. And we've reached now the 2-minute warning. Sets up as a dramatic finish as this offense tries to grab the lead late here. One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down and the crowd really getting into it. Oh, it's a reverse. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down and keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense.
Well, thinking back on our conversation this week with the defensive coordinator, this is the type of play that should not surprise him. He expected different playmakers getting the football in this game, and yet his defense, they looked a little bit lost, and it cost him there.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to our game of the week. The energy today just feels different in here. We've been building toward this game. This is one both teams have had circle in the schedule since the start of the season. And wow, do we have a fun one here ahead. A top 10 team walking into the snake pit of an environment, just trying to get out alive. This will be fun. The Dogs will kick this deep to get us going. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. The Missouri Tigers offense begins backed up here thanks to that poor return. And there's the star running back jogging out of the field. He is trying... highlight reel, Kirk.
Chris, honestly, I don't think we've seen too many running backs who can duplicate what this guy can do on the field. He's got everything. Vision, speed, power. He can diagnose a defense in real time. I'm really excited to see this kid play.
On the ground, it's Willihan. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Handoff from the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the for a loss for the backer.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Down he goes, a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. The returner is brought down. Gets to start on the next drive. So Georgia's offense comes out for their first possession today. And here comes that star wide receiver, certainly one of the focal points of the offense, one of the best in college football. He has that kind of, I'm him aura. I'm the best player on the field.
The field. This guy crawled out of the bed, thought he was the best. He's confident, but he carries it as a guide for his team. It gives them confidence because they know that when he's great, they have a chance to win every game.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense. Right, so it's 1st and 10, back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. They'll tackle him after a short game. A cautious call there on 3rd and long. The punt team making their way on the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? The short completion of the tight end. Goes down after making the grab. That's not going to be enough for a first down. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Short pass finds the tight end. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The Dogs looking to take advantage of this red zone trip.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Looking to throw again. Catch is made along the sideline, and he's forced out of bounds.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Movement here from the tight end. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The pocket breaking down. Caught near the goal line. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a first and goal now.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
And the Bulldogs looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Catch made by the tight end. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
Handoff inside, looking for the touchdown. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
But that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Looks like they'll try to make a play with the return. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. He'll hand it off. Gets some space around the 30. Tackle made after a big gain.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. Power them and keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Ball handed to the running back. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Takes the handoff. It's Willingham. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period.
Georgia 7, Missouri 0.
They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's a quick grab. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. That's a dangerous throw. It falls incomplete, but this defense almost had a second interception today. Offense getting set. It's second down. And after the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. He'll take a deep shot here. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And the junior able to get home with the sack. The Bulldogs will bring their punt team on the field now. This is a low liner. This won't go a long way. He quickly lands on it and prevents the defense from creating a takeaway.
The ball is knocked away from him. That ball could bounce anywhere. But a great heads-up play by the returner to be able to avoid a disastrous play and get the recovery.
The pass rush closing in. And the pressure gets home. It's a sack. And sack sets up second down.
Second down.
They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Bringing pressure. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now. Punt team ready to boot it away.
On to kick it away.
Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. The gain is 3. Now it's...
You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. First down here for this offense. Got to pick it up on the ground. Here's the second down play. Oh, here comes the reverse. Finds room at the 30. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
This is a risky call by the offense. A lot of times you'll see these plays get blown up, but not here. The receiver turns on the jets and makes a big play downfield for a nice chunk of yards.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Trying to extend the play. It's going to be incomplete. Trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia. Now they line up to kick the extra point. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
That makes the score Georgia 14, Missouri 0.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together in this drive. Freshman introducing himself to the quarterback there. Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Grab behind the line, it's Woolihan. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. 3rd down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? From the shotgun, here's an inside give. In the clear at the 25. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. He's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Howard. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48. So it's a 1st down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Offense looking to throw the ball. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of it.
The freshman's able to get home with a sack.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I do not want to see the game film. This has been a tough game for the big boys. It appears almost like they've just been moonwalking the entire game, and they've been pushed all around. That's 6 sacks surrendered already in this game.
Returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They've got to be pleased with their performance here in the first half. Let's see if they just play it cautious and get to the break in front. Airing this one out toward the sideline. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Oh, man. For him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking.
And he lobs it deep down the middle. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. 4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Look at this. He'll go deep again. Incomplete. A huge 4th down stand by this defense.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Incomplete, just 3 seconds left. Time for one more play.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
And he lofts it deep over the middle. And it's incomplete. Tried for a big play there as time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Columbia. And it's been said football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is the offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Passes the 40. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. The Dogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, they're going to throw the football. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, it seems like a screen pass is either feast or famine. You either completely fool the defense and you've got a lot of room to run behind a convoy of blockers, or there's just nowhere to go and the play gets blown up as we see here.
Looking for his big tight end. And he's got it. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. So they find the reliable tight end, and he makes the defense pay that time.
You know, the receivers a lot of times get most of the attention, but don't forget about how potent a tight end can be. When you've got a player like this who can run routes, get a serious weapon that they can utilize, and they just did right there.
So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore. So behind the 6, 2nd and long from their 14. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back. Looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Can he take it all the way? Touchdown, Bulldogs. Wow, what a play. A defensive score. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
That makes the score Georgia 28, Missouri 0.
So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the Missouri offense back out onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. Running out of time in the pocket. Quick pressure. They've got him down for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And now the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this...
Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. Touchdown, Georgia. And the defense joins the party with a pick-6.
Georgia, number 7.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
The extra point is...
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
That makes the score Georgia 35, Missouri 0.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. Looking to throw it on first down. Makes the catch. It's Howard. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. 2nd down after that previous play. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
And the Georgia offense will take over.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building on the lead here in the second half. Caught quickly. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The Dogs hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. They look to throw it here on second down. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. And this one is getting ugly. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. The kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
That makes the score Georgia 42, Missouri 0.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. On first down, it's play action. He's running out of time here. And he dumps it off to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Important second down play coming up. Looking right, this one caught. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. An important third down attempt for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. And the punt team now on to kick it away. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the second half. And they heave it deep downfield. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. And he steps out, but that's the takeaway this defense was looking for. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Motion now from the tight end. They're going to run it here. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And the freshman making an impact play there.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Quarterback escapes the pocket. And the protection breaks down yet again another sack. They bring the punter onto the field now. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Just trying to get rid of it. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up 2nd down.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Defense is coming after him. And he's going to be taken down, sacked on the final play of this 3rd quarter. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He'll take a deep shot. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Check out this decision. They're going to go for it on 4th and very long. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's going for a big play downfield. And the pass is batted down, broken up on 4th down. What a play. The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Looking for some space. It's Pullihan. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And he's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack. Now it's 3rd down and long. They would hate to waste this great field position. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Football knocked loose in the backfield. No turnover. Offense recovers the fumble. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. The attempt from 47 yards. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They lose yards on 1st down, so 2nd and long from the 16. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. He's looking deep here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Bulldogs. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. Let's see what they can do this time. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He cannot escape the defense with a sack. After a 1st down loss, it's 2nd and long from their 25. And the quarterback dropping back. He's moving out of the pocket. The protection breaks down again. Back-to-back sacks. So after consecutive losses, they got to come up with something here on 3rd and very long. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. Defense stops him short of the mark. Down. And here comes the punter onto the field.
Offense facing 4th down.
And they've got the returner corralled. 1st down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. He'll hand it off. Breaks the tackle, gets into the clear. Stopped at the 43, but that's enough to make a 1st down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. And it's complete downfield. Runner with an impressive spin move there. Tackle made after a big gain. The Dogs come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
And first down for the offense.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions.
Touchdown, Georgia. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
That makes the score Georgia 56, Missouri.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. And looking to throw now on first down. Lets it fly out of the wideout. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Tackled at the 35. Good enough for a first down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Oh, the pass rush gets home. A sack to end it as the defense punctuates this victory. Well, this one ended up being a blowout, Kirk. They get the W, but they also make a pretty strong statement here today.
Yeah, I thought this game would be a lot closer, at least closer than how things ended up. But give credit to this team for coming out with a good game plan and just dominating the game.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.